Hello to anyone that is watching. This is Cupcake, back at it again. This time in the pouring rain. As you can see here, we are on board with ERS Nixo. Yeah. We got a pretty intense storm going on. Just pull this up here. Oh, yep, Mew Mew, so Mew Mew is on soft tires. So poor guy is struggling at the moment, especially in this pouring rain. So speaking of the rain, what I want to do, because it's the outlap, we still got a few minutes, I reckon. I'm gonna pull up the weather radar, because this is going to be a pretty intense kind of stint. So here we are, 45 minutes before the race, 30 minutes, coming up to the current time, and look at all that rain. So it's gonna be storming for quite a while. And yeah, everybody except Mew Mew is on intermediates. So we got, ERS, my team, FGR, ERA, P1R, a higher place, Portugal, INF, TDR Speed Hunter, and Snowman. Thankfully, no DCs. So let's just admire the cars here and the headlights with this crazy rain. We do have 15 racing laps, so at the end of lap 15, they will be pitting and initiating driver swap. See, what a sight. What a sight. You know what? This calls for some pictures. We're just looking at it. No info on the screen. Just admiring the atmosphere, the energy, and I mean, these are some great pictures I'm getting. So, as usual, I will have my tablet on me, and I will be keeping an eye on the comments, responding to anybody that comments on the stream. So, like I said, pop in, say hi, and we'll get this party started. But for now, I am going to go quiet until we get to the pits. So I will be right back, folks. Look at that lineup, y'all. I have a feeling this is going to be a fun stint. The rain has stopped from the looks of it. Guys, I will be right back. Alright, I am officially back. Drivers are in the pit lane, waiting on the old switcheroo. So, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in this world. This is your boy Cupcake, and we are back at it again here at the Nurb 24. We are in Stint 7. Like I said, we were just waiting on driver swaps to begin. Curious to see what's gonna happen as far as tire swaps go, because it did stop raining on the back straight. So want to see if maybe these drivers are gonna stick to intermediates, if they're gonna switch to soft, and see honestly which pit strategy works better. All the beautiful cars here lined up, and I must say, man, you all in typical fashion do not disappoint when it comes to liveries. mean, these cars look spectacular. So, a big well done to these people that create these liveries for these teams. I mean, you all are fantastic. Mainly focused to see what VQS Mew Mew is gonna do. I wonder if they're gonna switch to intermediates or if they're gonna stay with softs. And here we go. Alright, so VQS fueling up, running with NWR. And let's see what happens. Will they be on intermediates or softs? They're on soft tires, oh boy. Alright. So that is a very, very bold strategy. And you can tell they are struggling quite a bit. So we're just gonna stay here with Mew Mew as they go around. Make sure, yep, don't let that car get loose. Beautifully done. There we go, hit the brakes, go around. I just find it very interesting that he's on softs. If you look at that meter there on the bottom left, I mean, that's clearly intermediate territory. So I don't know if maybe there was a mistake made, or if it's just a bold strategy call. Because I'll be honest with you, they're not going to get anywhere quick. Ugh. Past the chicane. Alright, so VSR Simon is fueling up. So Simon fueling up completely. Let's see what they leave out on. Looks to be intermediates, but I could be wrong. Nope, intermediate tires. Alright. So now we have FGR. They're fueling up. So VQS with a 2-minute, 36-second lead over VSR Simon. But that lead is going to be dropping significantly. I mean, it was 2 minutes 36 seconds. Now we're down to 2 minutes and 32. So, oh my lord. Oof. FGR out on intermediate tires. I just hope Mew Mew doesn't crash or ends up fishtailing. And for those of y'all popping in, welcome. I got my tablet with me, got me a cup of coffee as well. I am working one of the graveyard shifts, so pop in and say hi. Say what's good. I'll be looking at comments, responding to them. I know Stint 4 we had good conversations about what tracks we would like in GT8, or, you know, honestly, future updates in GT7. Ooh, yeah, Mew Mew in the grass. I'm beginning to think that he did not mean to put softs on. So let's take a look here. Yeah, oh, P4's on softs as well. So what is ERS gonna do? What up, Peyton? Did you get my message? Yeah, we are in the wet, and I've been watching VQS Mew Mew. He is on soft tires. ERS is on softs, as well as INF Flores. And then Harlock is coming out on softs. Yep, ERS on softs, VQS Mew Mew on softs as well. I think it might have paid off though. I mean, he lost almost 40 seconds. But if you look at that meter there, we're now in soft tire territory. So now I'm beginning to think this was just a very bold call. As you can see, there is a dry line that has developed. So yeah, wow, okay. Ballsy move on VQS's part, as well as ERS and ERA. P1R is on softs as well. Snowman is on softs as well. So that is probably going to end up costing Simon and Milas some time. I mean, that's going to allow Flores, ERS, and ERA to really gain time on P2 and P3. Yep, so we're now at a minute 36, separating Mew Mew and Simon. Simon and Milas are separated by 39 seconds. Milas and Flores, P3 and P4 are separated by a minute 37. And then Flores is 15 seconds ahead of P5, which is ERS Nixo. Nixo 9.4 seconds ahead of ERA's Harlock. Harlock 12.7 seconds ahead of P1R Jake. P1R having a great recovery drive, by the way. They were P11 in Stint 4, now they're up to 7th. So, what an effort. P1R is 21.2 seconds ahead of P8, which is Snowman. Snowman is a minute 25 ahead of P9's A Higher Place. A Higher Place is 33.6 seconds ahead of P10, who is my team Rotax. And then we just have Portugal's Portis and QRT Esport TDR Speed Hunter. So yeah, there we are, folks. Yeah, Vanquish is out front, Peyton. Hi, Nolander. Good to see you again, buddy. Good to see you again. Oh, Baby Paymay coming in November. You know, we were talking about that a few days ago. Because, it was me, Chris, Jakey, and some others. We were trying to figure out when that due date was. Chris went so far as to ask his old lady about a possible due date. I wasn't far off. I thought maybe December. But, wow. That's awesome. A November baby, man. I'm so happy for you, dude. I forget, is it a boy or a girl? Either way, you're gonna raise them to be the next Dale Earnhardt. Be like those reels. Oh, it's a boy. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, I'm so happy for you, man. I'm so happy for you. It couldn't have happened to a better person, dude. Alright, so as you can see, Simon taking that wet line there, trying to cool off the tires, because obviously this probably wasn't the best choice to go on intermediates, but you know, when you have a track like Nurb with how big it is, and then you add in rain to the mix, it may rain where Simon is, but it could be perfectly dry where P6's ERA Harlock is. So it's really just a roll of the dice. As you can see here, VSR Simon coming in to switch to soft tires, and I am not going to be surprised if Milas comes into pit as well. Oh crap! Congrats, Nuke! Third grand baby. That's awesome, dude. I'm happy for you. Yep, so VSR Simon coming out on the softs. Yep, and there goes Milas. Okay, cool. So let's take a look here. Let's see if anybody else is on softs. Yep. Okay. Yeah, so everybody is going to be on soft tires. Nuke, you're gonna have so much fun spoiling the grandkids, aren't you? Yeah, that's a fact, Nolander. It's everywhere up in this chat. This is all about positivity. Oh, I hear rain. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, it's raining. Ooh, what a curveball, Nuke. Third's a girl. Wow, okay, so... Wow. Alright, well, maybe... Yeah, Simon and Milas just came off of the intermediates, so... Again, like I said just a few minutes ago, it's a roll of the dice. And I mean, I guess Lady Luck just was not on their side. P4, so that's going to give P4 an opportunity to switch to intermediates. So let's see if they're going to get lucky. So here comes Harlock. Harlock staying on softs. Ground's still pretty wet. I did a preview of the map during the out lap. It looked like it was gonna stop raining. It wouldn't let me go any farther, I should say. So all of this has come to a surprise with me. I mean, look at that. Ooh, Mew Mew getting a little bit loose. Milas in the grass. VSR Simon doing a good job keeping that Porsche under control. See how old Mew Mew's doing. Hanging on. Right on the edge. Oh, okay, kept it off the barrier. Whew. Alright, so looks like this weather has worked out in INF's favor. They did pass Harlock up to 5th. I imagine they're going to start gaining real quick here on the Nordschleife. Alright, so luckily, really no one with damage. Oh, I spoke too soon. My team with rear aero damage. And then Portugal with front aero and left front suspension damage. So, thankfully, that's the only kind of issues that we have had. Yeah, I'm with you, Nuke. God help whoever tries to date her when that time comes. Ooh, Simon with front aero and left front suspension damage. Ah, that's true. That's true, yep. Those twin boys take care of it. Don't think for a minute that they won't be protected with their sister or niece, or I'm not sure the relations on that end. Either way, don't think they won't protect her. So, let's take a look here. Alright, yep, here we go. Battle for 5th between Harlock and INF. INF did make kind of the correct call. It just came up short there with the intermediate tires and just this situation with the rain. Tried playing it a little too safe. As you can tell here, the 2-second gap has now went down to about a 3 to 4/10 second gap. So Harlock all over Flores, putting the pressure on. I mean, let's do like a there we go. We're gonna be on board with Harlock as this happens. Ooh, a little bit of a tap there Luckily, no damage, I think. No punting, so we're good on that end. Definitely tell the difference between the soft tires and intermediates. Florida's doing a good job defending. What's he gonna do? What is he gonna do here? Let's just show how much pressure INF Florence is in. So we're on board with INF Florence, and we're on, you know, the hood cam, top cam, whatever you want to call it. Just looking at the rear. And, yeah, that's Harlock. All up in his business. And I believe right behind Harlock, that is P1R. So P1R could very well get into the mix here. And I mean, just look at that. Look at the pressure that Harlock is giving Flores right now. I can't even see the headlights. That's how close Harlock is to him. Backs off, plays it smart. Last thing you want to do is, you know, tap the guy in front of you, cause him to go off. But Flores doing everything he can to defend P5 from ERA Harlock. What's up, Dipshy? Yeah, P1R is definitely coming fast. That's why I said they're probably going to end up being in this mix. Let's go over to P1R Jake. Yeah, as you can see here, I mean, he's definitely going to be within striking distance. 1.1 seconds. 1 second separates Harlock and Flores. So Flores pretty much holding Harlock up, and that is what's causing Jake to be able to catch up. And gonna make this a three-way battle for fifth. This is gonna get intense as a mofo, especially coming up to this back straight here. What do I see ahead of them? Is that P4? Okay. All right, so that looks to be a lap car. All right, we ain't worried about that. Yeah, here we are, a three-way battle for 5th place. FGR, give me just a sec here. I do want to see how this is going to pan out, because this is a three-way battle for 5th. This is going to be between INF Flores, ERA Harlock, and P1R Jake. P1R Jake looks to be going side by side with Harlock. Harlock, I believe, yep, is going to be in that wet line there for just a hot second, but still manages to hold P6. Wrong key. Alright, so P5, there's Flores, there's Harlock, there's P1R Jake. Here we go, Flores into the pits. Now we have a battle for 5th. So this battle here is between ERA Harlock, P1R Jake. P1R trying to go to the inside, and it's not going to work. And my controller battery is ruining the fun there. So ERA Harlock sticking on that dry line. Unfortunately, P1R, I mean, if they want to make a pass, it's going to have to be kind of on the wetter part of that track. So Jake's got a limited opportunity to try and force a pass. So let's go on board with Jake here. as you can see, I mean, you can see the dry line right there, clear as day, y'alls. Plug my controller in real quick while we are watching this battle go down. And then we'll just go to P5. Look behind, yep, there's Jake. Again, putting in the pressure. And I just want to remind you guys that P1R was in P11 at the start of Stint 4. So they're already fighting for the top 5. Let's take a look at P3 here real quick. So P3 is in pretty good shape, 26 seconds back from P2, a minute 11 ahead of ERS. But let's turn our attention over to this battle. Yeah, Peyton, it's mental. P1R is on a warpath at the moment. Not a whole lot of opportunities to try and pass on Jake's end. It's a heated battle. I think Harlock's he has just enough pace there to hold off Jake. is in the pits. I wonder why. Oh, front arrow damage. That's never good. Alright, here we go. Look at that. P1R side by side with ERA Harlock. What is going to happen here? Harlock is going to have a slight advantage, I believe. Yep. Alright, P1R Jake backing off. Realized that Harlock was going to have the better line through this section. Oh, wait. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Oh boy. Man, Jake almost had it. Almost had it. Still bumper to bumper. This is nuts. This is insanity. Right on board with Jake here in the old cockpit view. Barely catching Harlock, not much. Alright, here we go. What is going to happen? Both on the wetter part of the track there, cooling down the tires. Don't want to wear them down as quick. There's P1R with that slipstream and is going to pass. Yep, pass Harlock for P5. So Jake up to 5th position for now, unless Harlock's got an answer for that. Boy, this is a thing of beauty, y'all. Thing of beauty. So what do we got? What do we got? Harlock, do you have an answer for P1R Jake? Are you gonna let P1R Jake pass you like that? Let's see what we've got. Signs of rain, which is good, but we haven't really had a chance to check in with everybody. Yeah, Pate, they're still battling it out, dude. P1R Jake made the move on Harlock, moved up into 5th on that back straight, but Harlock's not giving up so easy. Yeah, P1R is on a roll. They are doing extremely well. Boy, I tell you what, those Porsches are something else. They're quick. I think really the majority of drivers are using that Porsche. There have been some Ferraris and I think a couple BMWs. Ferrari's actually leading this race at the moment. So, I mean, the Porsche is pretty much like the biggest go-to here, I should say. I wonder what's gonna happen with this next update. Are they finally gonna nerf the Porsche? Or are they even gonna change it? It does sound good. It sounds amazing. Alright, so let's take a look at TDR Speed Hunter running in 12th. They are 2 minutes, 9 seconds back. Oh, bunch of damage on the car. Front arrow, rear arrow. The whole left side suspension is damaged, so definitely a pretty rough stint from them so far. Let's just go through. I don't think there's really a whole lot going on. Yeah, INF Flores is way back. Still pretty good battle there for P5. We'll just leave them be for a sec. ERS running in 4th, which is great. Milas is still in 3rd, 16.9 back from Simon. Simon's a minute 18 back from Mew Mew, but that is bound to change because P2 VSR has front arrow and left front suspension damage. Meanwhile, Mew Mew just doing their thing, just kicking it. So I have a feeling we may have a battle for P2 there, depending on how well Simon can manage that car with that damage on there. P1R, Jake, ERA, Harlock, that is pretty much the biggest battle that we have going on right now. Like I said, we need to keep an eye on P2 and P3, because I have a feeling that is going to get a little intense as well, especially with Simon dealing with that damage in the front arrow and left front suspension. Especially at a track like this, that is never a good thing to have. Alright, P1R Jake has opened up just a little bit of a gap. Looks to be 0.7 of a second. And that's between Jake, Harlock. Flores is nowhere to be found at the moment, due to that unfortunate tire call and, like I said, the luck of the draw with the rain. I mean, it was a good idea on paper, but you just never know. Because as you can tell right now, the track is completely dry. I mean, I could always pull up the weather radar, y'alls, but I leave that completely up to you, because me personally, I like the suspense. I like to see whenever that rain hits. I mean, it's looking a little damp right there. I wonder if it is raining. It is raining! Oh lordy. Yep, here we go, another shower. So that begs the question, where in the world is it raining at? Okay, so it's raining where ERS is, where FGR is, so we're gonna say just past the carousel to maybe the start finish. Yeah, Simon, oh! Can we get a replay of that, please? Look at that. Oh my gosh, you talk about luck. Whew. Alright, so Mew Mew still stay on the softs. Simon with that real close call. Oh my gosh. Milas is in there. ERS Nix is slow rolling. It is raining pretty friggin' good. Wow. Yeah, that was real close. That could have proved catastrophic for VSR. Look at the amount of rain there that is falling. Let's see if I can go back any farther. Yeah, we've got full-blown rain. Looks to be just short of the carousel. where is P10? Alright, so it's raining over there. Can't really rely on that. Here we go. Alright, so for P10, from there throughout the rest of the track, it is a raining. Or it was a raining. It is raining. Okay. That gap is now 2 minutes. Mew Mew is on soft tires. Meanwhile, Simon and Milas are on intermediates. ERS is just gonna go ahead and roll with the softs. Let's see what P1R and ERA Harlock are gonna do. As you can tell, they are slow rolling. So what's gonna happen? Alright, they're gonna stay out. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of thinking. But at the same time, the way that this track's been drying up, it's been one of those where the intermediate works for like the first half of the track, but then it just dries. I mean, it just dries up super quick. But you never know, because it's pouring where Simon is, whereas it's raining pretty good where Mew Mew is. Yeah, ATB, that is true. It is worth a gamble to try something to make up time, especially in a race like this where it's 24 hours. Oh, Mew Mew in the wall. Alright, yeah, that's not good. Yeah, and Simon does have a full tank as well as Milas. So, yeah, VQS Mew Mew. This will be, what, second or third time he's drawn the short end of the stick with this rain and the timing. But the same could be said about Simon and Milas, where they started on intermediates, had to pit for softs because it dried up. And it started raining, had to pit for intermediates, and you know, this lap they might have to pit for softs again. I mean, it's just insane. And I'll be honest, I bet P7 there, INF, are not too happy with the weather. I mean, they're probably throwing out expletives. ARCA race of 5 minutes. Yeah, I seen something on Facebook right before I started streaming. It looked like they were doing some sort of like triangle for a track. It's weird. It looked like a mini Pocono. Alright, so Snowman in the pits, gonna refuel, repair the damage. Are they going to come out on intermediates? Because if you look here, yeah, I know, Lewis. It's been mental, but I mean, Mew Mew seems to be really handling it well. See, P1R has pulled away from Harlock. It's now 2.5 seconds. Snowman is on intermediates. I don't think that was a wise decision, but I could be wrong. Because it's not raining. Yeah, I'll be honest, Lewis. I really did question Mew Mew's like motives at the beginning of the stint when it came out on softs. I sat there, was wondering, like, why in the heck would you come out on softs? I thought maybe he didn't press the right button or select the right tires. But you know, once he came around to probably about this part of the track where it started drying up, I realized it was a ballsy move and it paid off. Yeah, Yeah, that's what I thought. Yep. Yeah, track is now dry. I mean, we'll take a look here. We'll go on board with Mew Mew. As you can see here, there is a dry line that has formed. So, yet again, Mew Mew is going to come away unscathed with those downpours. I mean, it's just amazing to me, though, how fast this track dries up in this game. Yeah, Simon is going to lose time. I said it before and I'll say it again. It's a roll of the dice is what it is. I mean, especially at a track like this. It could rain in this section, or it could rain at GP, be dry the rest of the frickin' track. I mean, ugh. Lady Luck is not on Simon or Milas or INF Flores' side at the moment. That could change, because I mean, we still have about 8.5, 9 laps to go. So, I mean, yeah, it was definitely worth a shot for Simon. I mean, it did gain him a lot of time, actually. Went from being, I think, what, like a minute 56, minute 57, down to a minute 28 gap. So he did gain every bit 30 seconds. Yeah, Milas is, you know, just under 11 seconds away from Simon. Right. I mean, it was 2:25 at one point, but I just meant the pit stop, you know, that Simon just did. You know, that's what I'm talking about. If memory serves me right. But I mean, there has been time gained. I mean, it's not, you know, it hasn't been bad, but like I said, it's just that whole thing with getting a little bit unlucky. So yeah, we are going to stay on board with Simon here. We're going to watch him, and as well as Milas. We're going to see if they're going to pit, or if they're just going to say, you know what, this has happened to us once before, we're going to stick on it, or stay on intermediates for the next lap, see what happens. That is exactly what they're going to do. So, Milas is on intermediates as well. Let's see if they're going to pit. They are not. So, both Simon and Milas are just going to lick the stamp and send it. Oh, Carlock got ahead of Jake. What happened there? Oh, Jake might have... Oh, he had an oopsie. Jake with front arrow, left front suspension damage. So, Carlock regained 5th and is now 3.8 seconds ahead of P1R's Jake. So, wow, okay. It's not a good thing. Let's take a look here. Minute 29 gap, P1 to P2. Be interesting to see the gap shortly. Yeah, it will. It will be interesting. Yeah, Jake does have damage. That is not good. Not good at all. Sadly, I wasn't able to catch it. Not sure. And they have. They certainly have. Oh, yep, here's the rain. You can hear it. We'll, go on board. There you see the wipers just, going on Simon's car. ERS Nick's into the pit. Oh yeah, it's coming down. It is raining cats and dogs out there. So, that begs the question, how's it looking like where Mew Mew's at? Doesn't look bad at all, actually. Harlock, Jake is into the pits as well. Oh, I was wrong. It's raining. No, P1 did not sneak by the rain. As you can see here, it is raining where Mew Mew is at. Oh man, this is entertaining. For me, not for the drivers, obviously. I would say Mew Mew is getting hung out to dry with this weather, but yeah, poor guy's just getting soaked. I mean, look at how wet it is. Oh my gosh. Really, really having to be careful. See what we got here. Simon and Milas, they're still separated. I'm curious to see where Nixo, Harlock, and Jake, what tires they have selected. So, ERS with intermediates, Harlock with intermediates, Jake with intermediates. INF Flores, I'm willing to bet it's going to go on intermediates. A higher place does have rear aero damage. Snowman on intermediates. Higher place is on softs. So, this is a battle, but I really don't think there's going to be much of a battle, if you get what I mean. I don't really think... Well, yeah, see, yeah, okay. Yeah, so that's going to put a higher place in P9. Portes, Portugal, there's really nothing going on at those ends. Alright, so Mew Mew is a minute 26 seconds ahead of Simon. Yeah, wasn't that during the charity race, ATV? I want to say it was. It's either that or IRO. So that gap has come down to a minute 20. It is raining pretty darn good. As we can see here, we'll just do this. That's what I thought, ATV. Yep, it was that charity race. As you can tell, I mean, Mew Mew's really going to have to baby this car. And looks like it has stopped raining momentarily. Oh boy. Woo. You just hear those tires. They have... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, this ain't good. Minute 13 seconds separates P1 and 2. Just listen to the tires. I'm not going to say anything for several seconds. Just listen to these tires. That is the sound of the struggle bus. And there we go. Alright, we do have some sort of contact there between the road and the tires. He is a decent ways away. Oh my goodness. Yep, we're now at a minute gap between P1 and 2. He'll probably stay out. I'm willing to bet. And just look at that gap. Look at that gap just shrinking. How quick it's shrinking. You know, that's a good question too, Paymay. For Peyton. Because I mean, let's take a look at the back part of the track here. So it has dried up pretty quick. So we're looking at my team. They're on the GP portion of the track itself. But if we just do this, let's just go to some random spots here where P1R Jake is. dry line is forming, I believe. And it's starting to form. Let's go to Simon. It's dry there for the most part. Alright. Let's take a look at Mew Mew. Let's see what happens. I'm with you, Lewis. I think he's gonna stay out, but we could be wrong. So here we go. Yep, staying out. We're mind readers at this point, aren't we? Yep, as you can see, there is a dry line that has formed. Just out of curiosity, I am going to pull up the forecast for Discord. Because I'm curious to see when it is officially going to stop raining. So we are on Stint 7. About halfway through. Still calling for RO2 to RO1. So pretty much, I mean, until pretty, well, beginning stages of Stint 10, maybe up to the halfway point, is calling for rain. The rest of the time, it is going to be sunny. Jeez Louise. So that gap has dropped down to 49 seconds, but it is starting to climb just a little. Miles did pit, switch to soft. I don't know if that was a good move, because judging by the way this weather's been, it is so sporadic. I mean, I don't know if you just want to keep pitting every single freaking lap just to change tires. I mean, call me naive if you think I'm wrong, but I don't know if that is a good move. My team's gonna have to pit at the end of this lap of tires. Those things are cooked. Yes, when it's dry, rest of the race, it will be really hard to gain chunks of lap times. Yeah, the rest of the stints, I know what you mean. There's no more rain. If he's continuing, maybe can pull a few seconds back potentially. Maybe, but I don't trust that RO1, RO2 weather. I mean, me personally, I have been burnt by it way too many times. I mean, it says RO1, but it could rain like it's RO8. It is so unpredictable. I mean, just call it Ohio weather. I mean, if you don't like the rain, wait 5 minutes and it'll be gone. Or if you like the rain, wait 5 minutes and it'll be here. Yeah, I'm glad we're on the same page. I mean, I got trust issues with this weather system in GT7. just saw, oh my goodness, oh no. Bad news for FGR Milas. They had just pit for salt. And it's raining. Yep, Mila's spinning out. Oh. Let's get a replay of that, folks. So here we see Milas going around the curve, just loses it. Nice save, though. 10 out of 10 save, dude. Alright, so it is officially pouring. Yeah, what a save. Cold 360. You know, I give that a 360 out of 10 there. I mean, that's gotta be like the save of the race. So, is it raining where Mew Mew's at? It is not, I don't think. Yeah, oh, it is. Oh. Mew Mew, man, in the grass. So great news for VSR Simon, terrible news for VQS Mew Mew and Milas. Let's see, Nyx, yeah, nobody else has really pit for the soft tires. Yeah. And no, Peyton P3 had actually just pit for soft tires. And as you can tell, it is not working to their advantage. What was once like a 20-second odd gap has now turned into a 42-second gap. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Yeah, that was a 360, Peyton. Was P3's FGR, just due to the fact of being on sauce. I mean, it is wet. And look at that gap just drop significantly. Now we're down to 40 seconds. Where is it raining the rest of the track, though? We gotta take a look here and see, guys. We're on the GP portion of the Nurb. Really don't see any rain. It looks like the wipers were going there for just a second. See, this just proves my fact that I don't trust RO1, RO2 weather. That is Cupcake's controversial take of the race. I wonder what happened there. Did something happen there with VQS Mew Mew? No. Okay. Just got a little... Okay. Sorry about that, y'all. Alright, yeah, look at that. 40-second gap is now a 26-second gap. Now it's down to 24. Now we're into the 23s. VSR Simon, you're an American. Okay, you're an American. Play the lottery tonight, buddy. Go to your local 7-Eleven, your gas station. Go ahead, play the Mega Millions, because this stint you have been more than lucky. All right, $10 says Mew Mew does not pit. Crap, I'm $10 poor. Alright. Mew Mew finally in the pits. But let's see, are they going to switch to intermediates? They're going to stay on soft. Simon's going to go ahead and take P1. Oh, wait, no, I was wrong. Simon in the pits. Yeah. No betting for me. I've been cut off. Alright, what's gonna happen here, folks? Staying out on soft tires. So what is Simon going to do? Simon out on soft tires. Risky. Risky, risky. Don't have any other battles going on at the moment. Yeah, no other battles. Mew Mew has stayed on soft tires, and VSR Simon is on softs as well. And is only 1 point, not, well, you know, screw it, 2 seconds back from Mew Mew. So OVO on a mission to go up into P1. Wow. Wow. Yeah, 2-minute lead has just went down the drain due to weather. Weather. Simon getting a little loose there. Nice little save though, I must say. Yeah, rain dry, rain dry, rain dry, yeah. I'm just waiting for it to start pouring. So, speaking of which, let's go to some portions of the track here. I'm curious to see. There's no rain there. There's no rain there. None there. Let's go over to P1RJ. No rain there. Harlock in the pits. Probably going to switch to softs. ERS has switched to soft tires. Mila's still on the softs. Alright, so I've been cut off from betting, so we're just gonna take votes. How many of you guys think it's gonna rain later this lap? I'm thinking next lap it's gonna rain. Oh, look at that, there's the rain. You've gotta be kidding me. This is just comedy at this point. This is just... Peyton, you're cut off from betting. It just rained. It just rained. Yep. That's why I took a vote. And my vote was, well, so far it's wrong. But it could rain. Let's go through here real quick. Farlock's still running in P5. Okay, so it hasn't really rained on the back stretch. Let's go to P11. No? Okay. Well, no, not really. That much. Let's go to Milos. Okay, so that looked to be a very brief shower. Yeah, Mew Mew is gapping Simon on equal footing. That is the one thing I will say about Mew Mew is his ability to control that Ferrari in the rain on softs is unparalleled. I mean, not once have we seen Mew Mew pit for intermediates. But, I I mean, at the same time, though, just out of sheer luck, just sheer luck, a 2-minute gap has been erased. And that is not taken away from the fact that Mew Mew's done so well this stint. It's just the luck of the draw. That is the theme for this stint. Is first of all positivity, and then the luck of the draw. And it hasn't been really that kind to Mew Mew and to Milas and to Flores. With Flores down to P7, I believe they were P4 at the beginning of this stint. So, I mean, this weather has really shaken up. Pretty much P1 down to P7. I mean, it's nuts. It is pure insanity. I agree, Lewis. Yeah, stupid weather. This is just, at this point, I'm just laughing over it. Because I know how it is. You look at that radar on that little map there on the bottom right, you go, oh yeah, it's clear, it's good. Let's go back on soft tires. Get back on soft tires and BAM! Random thunderstorm. And it's like, okay, cool. That's great. Yeah, Nuke, that's exactly what I meant. I mean, I'm not taking away from the fact that Mew Mew has had an amazing stint. Like I said before, that concentration, the way he was able to control that Ferrari in the rain on soft tires, you can't compare. I mean, to be completely honest, and yes, same to Simon. I mean, Simon's had a wonderful stint. And I mean, I never knew Milas could sit there and do one of those Pureway ballet things, you know, with the 360 and still remain in third with a 1:34 gap to P4. I mean, FGR has had a very strong stint here, all things considered. I mean, this just goes to show the strength of the field in Split 1 in IRO. And it also shows why a lot of these World Tour drivers took on this season. I mean, for God's sakes, we have many of them. We've got Medi, we've got some others. I just can't think off the top of my head right now, but I just know I met Medi actually in a party chat a few days ago. One of the nicest guys you'll ever meet, man. He's a stand-up dude. But no, in general, I don't care. Okay, I do not care. This is speaking out of pure freaking passion. I don't care if you're VQS Mew Mew right here, or if you're sitting in 12th with TDR Speed Hunter. I don't care what position you're in. The fact that you are in Split 1 of IRO means that you're one of the best in this game. Tell me I'm freaking wrong. I mean, right now, I'm giving love to Speed Hunter here. Because you are in a field this strong. Right now, you're not doing so hot right now. But for God's sakes, man, the fact that you are in this and you are still going is commendable. And it shows why you are in Split 1. And like I said, that goes for anybody on this freaking roster for this team. Or for this season, I should say. I mean, yeah, Peyton, I mean, we did too in R.A. White. I mean, R.A. White, dude, we were mainly made up of Academy guys. We got beat out by less than a 10 to make Split 2. Yeah, it is a heartbreaker. I mean, but you know what I mean, right? I mean it. And I mean, same goes for Split 2. Split 2 is freaking stacked. I mean, Peyton, you got Scorpio in there. Scorpio is a renowned racing team. You've got RA Black, you got RA Orange, you've got S7R, you've got a lot of great teams. I mean, it is wonderful to see, and I am so happy that I am able to commentate in Split 1 to showcase the talent in the GT7 community and in the sim racing community as well. I mean, it really shows here the class, the pace, I mean, the concentration, the mental strength. And yeah, okay, I'm sorry, AMS and ALN not in this race, but I forgot about that JP. But I mean, still, they were in it. They were in it for a reason, and that was because they were able to prove that they were one of the best teams to make Split 1. AMS would be a top contender here. Good luck, Lewis. Good luck. Yeah, nice to see you guys are P1 and Split 2. I actually got called up to race for Team Orange in Split 2. Obviously, I can't do some of the shorter races because, I mean, just, you know, real life stuff, work, whatever. But, yeah, I was given an opportunity to rejoin my old team, which is great. So I'll be running with Deering and Austin, Tonic, and the rest of them, which is nice. And JP, thank you. No, for the rest of the season, Peyton, I've been called up to help. So, just a little gut punch to the powers that be. The only academy driver in Split 2 of IRO, just saying. Yeah, you never give up. Never surrender. I know last season, dude, we were a Nurb. And I mean, I think we were dead last. I mean, just bad things after bad things were happening. I mean, I had like decent stints. It wasn't anything amazing. But you just never give up. And I mean, honestly, from my viewpoint, as much as I want to win or get, you know, top 3 or whatever, I was still proud that we were able to pull through and finish a 24-hour endurance race. So, that was my rant, my little crash out, inspirational talk, whatever you want to take from it. You know, that if it sounded hostile, I am sorry, but I'm real passionate about this. And I'm real proud to see drivers out here in Split 1 doing whatever they do, regardless of where they're running. I mean, this is something that I love. I mean, I am very passionate about endurance racing. I find that it is extremely fun because anything can change, anything can happen, and you got to be able to remain consistent and have that, you know, lock-on kind of attitude. Yeah, Go-Go Speed Hunter, yeah. I will say they have one of the prettiest liveries. Let's go to them. Yeah, a little bit of rain, but not bad. I like that purple and yellow they got going on. I don't even think it's raining. Yeah, I've always loved the thrill of endurance racing. Whether it was 8 hours, 16, 24, I've done them all. You know, I actually had a meeting with the fearless leader. Their focus to me in order to get out of academy, this is a graveyard shift for me, so this is more of an unhinged take. Yeah, they're always there. They really are. They've been like kind of lurking quietly, but they've been slowly gaining. But you know, they said do something that makes you happy. Race something that makes you happy. Which, I mean, obviously the first thing I told them was, well, give me some Group 1s or SF, and I'd be more than happy to run those. But, you know, at the time, Group 1s are just so, I don't know, weird with the way they handle versus GT Sport. I'm really excited to see the hypercars for this update. I am going to be running those, testing them. But, you know, my happy place is this right here, this endurance racing. Put me on a track for 4 to 6 hours in a 24-hour race, and I will have so much fun. And, you know, and pretty much just go at it. I mean, do what I do best, and that's stay consistent. So, yeah, that's my little spiel. It really does look like the royal purple design. Oh, ooh! Hey, Nora might be old enough. I've always seen those like Facebook reels where I think it's like the dad, he's got like a 5-year-old daughter who's got her own little Logitech wheel, and she'll race like F1 or GT, and she's actually good at it, going against like the computer and stuff. It's really impressive. It's pretty fun, like just see those clips and watch her race, because I mean there's like some where she's just sitting there. No, it's not F1 Emmy's one of them, but there's another one. The guy, he's got like a little 5-year-old, 4 or 5-year-old. But I mean, she'll sit there, she'll race. I mean, I've seen her use paddle shifters, and I'm like, holy crap, man, she's impressive. Like, count your days, Mew Mew. Nah, just joking. But yeah. Be honest, ATB, I don't see myself getting out of Academy anytime soon. Like I said, just due to the fact that things I love to do are not available. And I mean, I thought about putting in fancy overlays and stuff since I got a computer, and I could get a capture card for like 20 bucks, but hot take, that's a main team problem, not an Academy problem. Hashtag, above my pay grade. ERA running in 5th, 27.9 seconds back from ERS and Nixo, 22.4 seconds ahead of Jake. Fastest lap seems to be an 8:09. That was set by ERS. Ooh, INF Flores with rear bumper and left rear suspension damage. Let's look. Yeah, it's still on. Look at that. It is still on. My team is only 4 seconds ahead of a higher place. What is going on there? Oh, higher place is on medium, so S7R is going to be hunting down P9 here relatively shortly, I would reckon. P11 Portugal, 2 minutes 46 seconds ahead of TDR Speed Hunter. Speed Hunter had just pit for tires, has enough fuel left for the rest of the stint. Why? Okay, alright. It's warmer than that. How's the weather looking? Cloudy. I know the sun was shining there for a minute. Yeah, somebody said that the hypercars will have light panel numbers too. Somebody had mentioned that in Stint 4. As like an official confirmation. Simon's still holding their own, really nothing going on there. Mila's still holding their own. Not a whole lot of movement going on. Yep, there goes my team, so that's not going to be an issue for a higher place. They're going to take P9. Running an 8:22, which is good. But that's a pretty good time, all things considered. You know, that could be another avenue for us. I'm already part of LMU race team and iRacing's team. I think I got a 6-hour endurance race next weekend in iRacing. I don't know the whole details on it yet. I don't know. I'm not really going to dive deep into this because I know people here are listening. I've already said what I wanted to say. But yeah, that is another avenue. I mean, I would love to play that IndyCar game though, regardless. Because I will do stuff to raise high downforce cars. We're at lap 11. We're going to be coming up to lap 12, meaning there are going to be 3 more laps left of this stint. There's Mew Mew just cooling off the tires a little. But who's got the better tires, I wonder? It hasn't changed. Maybe you're just having oh so slightly worse. And, yeah, I know what you mean, ATB. Yeah, I really want to play IndyCar. I think that would be so much fun. So Mew Mew has set the fastest lap of this stint, which is an 8:09.6. Simon ran an 8:10.7, so did lose about 1.1 seconds. Yeah, Milo's running at 8:11. Still don't see any kind of rain. ERS with rear aero damage. Meanwhile, Harlock getting into the grass there. Nothing to worry about too much. No damage. INF Flores with rear damage, or rear aero, left rear suspension. Then we got Snowman, Higher Place, My Team, Tortoise, and then TDR Speed Hunter. You know, that windshield wiper's really throwing me off. I wonder if maybe dude just accidentally turned it on, left it on. I was sitting there thinking like, oh man, there's the rain, and nothing. Nixo is in the pits. So that's going to allow ERA Harlock to move up into 4th. ERA now in 4th position. Oh, but wait a minute. Okay, so it was a tire change and damage repair. That's gonna get spicy. So I'm hoping that the rain has officially went away, but I'm just, again, I just don't trust it. We'll go on board here with Mew Mew. There, tires are really starting to show a little bit of wear. FGR Milo is still running in 3rd. That beautiful Porsche livery. Harlock 9.8 seconds ahead of ERS. Yeah, I know it's RO1 for the last 3rd, but I mean, I was talking about this earlier with Lewis. I don't trust that one bit. Because I've been in RO1 situations where it has poured. I mean, it has rained cats and dogs. Yeah, oh yeah. Because normally when it's at 10% I experience, it's like RO8 conditions. So I'm a little bit leery on the weather itself. That's why I'm kind of cycling through drivers as well and see if it's rained anywhere on the track. I mean, we could go to, say, P7, nothing there. P8, nothing there. 9, 10, nothing there. Say we go to P11, whole lot of nothing. I blame it on Ohio weather, JP. Has opened up the gap there to P2. It is now 5.6 seconds. Milo's getting a little loose. Gap is starting to close a little, but not a whole lot. And I just got the notification there, No Lander is live for Stint 8, so I know there's no racing happening at the moment over there, but just a heads up, I'm going to say within the next 20 minutes, we're going to see some driver swaps. Just 2 minutes, 46 seconds back from P1. Now this is going to be interesting come Stint 8 and beyond, because, I mean, P1 to, well, the gap separating P1 to P3 is only 46 seconds. JP, yes, No Lander is streaming Stint 8. Down a little bit now. 6.7. There's your guys' reference for the day. 6.7. The accents, what do you mean? Beautiful Inferno livery. Now this will be another battle to watch in the future as well, is for P4, because P1R is only 17 seconds, 18 seconds behind Nix, while Nix is only 5.5 seconds back from ERA, so P1R is only 23 seconds back from P4. Just saying, I would keep an eye on that. So there seems to be about a 7-second gap separating Mew Mew and Simon. They are on lap 13 out of 15 racing laps now, mind you. here to Nixo. Harlock. Yeah, Harlock's tires are very warm. I wonder if he's gonna pit though. Yeah, go Harlock. Harlock electing to stay out. But I would not be surprised if Nixo reclaims fourth. I mean, just due to the sheer fact of the tire differences. I mean, ERS running much better tires. And, you know, Harlock having to manage those worn softs. Still haven't seen a lap faster than 8 or 9 here, but I think that might change. EMU still holding the fastest lap in the stint of an 8 or 9.6. Let's give some love here to some of these guys running at 9th or 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. Speed Hunter running in 12th. Just doing the best they can. Doing a good job too. Been doing a wonderful job. Already 20 seconds faster than their previous fastest, which was an 8:36. I think that one was mainly due to damage and the weather. So nice to see them looking to get probably an 8:15, which, I mean, even then it's not too bad. Ooh, that's not good, JP. Speed Hunter. Look at that, 8:16.1. Good lap, buddy. Starting to gain on Portugal there just a little. Unless that's a glitch. Portugal in that beautiful looking Ferrari. That thing's just a beauty. Higher place, only 3 seconds back from P9, who is my team. Look at that beautiful S7R Blazers livery. Running in P8. Another nice looking livery. Inferno's floor is still dealing with that rear aero and left rear suspension damage. P1R still about 22 seconds back from Nixo. Nixo, yep, here we go. 1.8 seconds back from Harlock. I saw this coming a mile away, y'all. ERS Nixo coming up on Harlock pretty quick. Alright, so here we are, guys. Battle for P4 between ERA Harlock, ERS Nix. We are on board with ERS Nix. So let's go to P4, which is Harlock. And let's do the rear view, at least from the hood real quick. And as you can tell there, look at that BMW all up. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, tried to force his way in, but just could not get it done. And are you for real? Oh, okay, wait. There's no way it is raining. I think it just rained. There's no. Did my eyes deceive me? Was it raining just now? Let's get a shake real quick. Something happened to Nixo, not sure what it was, but... something caused Nixo to get a little loose. But that's okay, because Nixo is gaining on Harlock. That's what I thought, and then I saw that meter there on the bottom left just shoot up real quick, and I was like, okay, wait. Something's not right. We're just gonna go on board here with Harlock. Let's go to that cockpit rear view. Look at that. Look at that. All up in Harlock's business. And this is where a pass is gonna be made, folks. It's gonna be right here. If we look, yep, there goes ERS for P4. Nearly cutting the nose off of that Porsche too, I must say. Harlock giving him a little bit of a bump there, saying, hey, I saw that. ERS just kind of blowing kisses at him, I reckon, with the hazards. A little bit of friendly competition going on. You are for real. Very brief downpour, brief shower. Yep, there goes Harlock into the pits. So ERS Nixo is now in 4th. So what's gonna happen with Jake? Jake is going to stay out, but it's not going to help his case at all. Yep, so Harlock, wow, barely just comes out ahead of P1RJ. So wait a minute. We're getting little rain showers. Is it raining anywhere else? 8 seconds separates the two. Nixo, there's only my team, higher place, right there. They're on the GP. That's some weird weather. Weird weather we're having here. Guys, if you like this video, hit me up with a like, subscribe. I do stream on this channel. We'll say it is NSFW, not safe for work, obviously. Normally it's just fun times with friends, honestly. I mean, I play whatever, do whatever. Either Jakey or Kaza is taking over for Carlock next stint. Ooh, that'll be interesting. And a lot of fun. Hey, Nay. How are you, buddy? It's not much of a battle gonna happen here. Oh, I'm doing good. You missed my little tangent earlier in the race. Just say thinking out loud in a sense. Let's see, my team. GT Finland Racers. Front arrow left suspension damage. That's never a good thing. So they're going to end up losing time. So I can see my team catching up to them pretty quick. My team, by the way, has set the fastest lap of the stint with an 8:07.063. That was just done last lap. And we seem to be hitting little pockets of rain, but it's not much to worry about. I do worry about maybe some of the latter parts of the track itself. Back straight. You know, that is a good question, JP. Hasn't really gained much on Nick, so has managed to open up a gap between himself and P1R Jake, though, which is good to see. I'm trying to listen, and I swear it's just raining. It's like just little pockets of rain, and that is it. Proven to be detrimental for GT Finland. Higher place, half-second penalty. Yep, so my team road tags right all over Snowman's bumper. I wonder if Snowman's gonna try and put up some sort of fight. Let's take a look here. Alright, road tag trying to find some kind of opening. Goes to the outside, makes it work. Wow, okay, what a great move on my team's part. So they are now into 8th place. What a move. Mew Mew, by the way, and Simon and Miles are now on the last lap of the stint. ERS is coming up to the final lap as well. ERS still doing a great job holding down 4th. I mean, just set the fastest lap of the stint as well in 8:05.2, which, given the crazy weather we have had, is impressive. ERA Harlock is starting their final lap as well. As well. INF Flores still a ways away. Still no rain, which is good. I'm glad to see. Yep, no rain here, y'alls. So while we are waiting for everyone to finish this final lap, I do want to give a thanks to all the folks that work backstage. Do want to give a shout out to Jaeger, Goes, Nolander, rest of the streamers, for the work that they do, the stints that they commentate. Want to give a thanks to the staff. And most importantly, to everybody that races in IRO. And without you guys, this wouldn't be a thing. This would just be a dream and not reality. So, much as I showed my disdain towards people, circumstances that I'm dealing with, I mean, the team does do a good job at running things. So, again, just shout out. Yeah, the host, third official, that's what I meant by staff. It was just kind of like a general thing. Nolander is running the next stream, Peyton. So we're going to have Nolander for Stint 8. That stream is up already, just an FYI. So Nothing has pretty much changed. I mean, Harlock, 12 seconds ahead of Jake. My team, yeah, 12 seconds ahead of Snowman. Snowman getting, still dealing with damage. Oh! Spinning out. So that's going to allow, that's going to allow a higher place to move up into P9. Snowman and GT Finland are now down to 10. Cortez still running P11, and then P12 is going to be Speed Hunter. He has indeed went to a higher place. I love it. Mew Mew coming down the back straight. Simon down the back straight as well. And hopefully next time I stream though, I might have a little setup going on with graphics, but like I said before, that's a main team issue, not an academy issue. So, he might be streaming on Twitch. I mean, check the Discord for IRO Peyton. I think it's under general, maybe. Yeah, because it's on YouTube. It is on YouTube. I did get a notification here on my tablet. Let's take a look. Yes. IRO GTEC round 4, Stint 8. Yep, Mr. No Lander is streaming. If you're watching this too, if you try to figure out how to get to No Lander's stream, just head over to the IRO Discord. It should be under IRO Racer Broadcast, and you should be able to see that. I don't know how to make a pop-up or post a link. I mean, let's see what I can do. Alright, so Mew Mew Simon Milas is in the pits for the driver swap. Here is Nixo. Alright, so Nixo is in P4. Just copy this link here for you all. Alrighty, there is the link to Stint 8. So for all of you guys watching, that's the link. Just click on it and get you over. Hey Stig, how's it going, buddy? Great job on the Stint, Cupcake. On to the next stream for 3rd official. Thank you, Stig. I appreciate it. And, you know, I was doing the shout-outs, and, you know, I mentioned staff, but, yeah, race directors, 3rd officials, I mean, you all make it happen, so, have a good one, Peyton. So now we have P5 is Harlock, 18 seconds ahead of Jake, too. Oh. He's about out of fuel. I think he's out of fuel. Uh-oh. Talk about getting lucky. Oh my lord. And there's P1R Jake. They're going to be into the pits. So once Jake pits, this stream will be cut off. Thank you guys so much for watching and interacting with me and, you know, having great conversations. That's one of the many reasons why I love to stream these races, interacting with you guys. So have a good night, good morning, and a good evening, and I'll see y'all soon.